If we can get this.
Church in shackles and chains and still come, shuffle, but you can come.
Oh, God.
It appears you are actually in love with Christ.
Oh my God. So yeah.
Hey, everybody. Just when you thought we were through.
My hind leg we're through.
He's back.
Pastor Locke just is the gift that keeps on giving. He and Maddie Cawthorn should just get married, and then
back and better than ever.
You would jizz if those two got together.
You ready for this?
Okay, so listen to this.
You want to put this?
He tells the most egregious lie. I mean,
really? I don't know what that word means. Oh, you mean egregiousness?
Yes, egregious lie.
Egregious lie. That's right.
I'm surprised he didn't get snatched right up by the demons.
Since they struck down my goddamn self.
Yeah. Or the demons didn't suck him into the ether.
If you guys aren't familiar, Pastor Locke is another resident punching bag of the Nothing Yet live show.
He is a noted pastor in Mount Julian, Tennessee. And he runs Global Vision Bible Church, and he's famous for his book burning that happened a few months ago.
Booktastic book burning.
Yeah, and it almost didn't happen because he said that there was this huge excavation project happening, and there were robots going beep, beep.
That's right.
Who were digging holes for this huge,
we gotta look at,
massive fire pit.
We can go back through and we can do. I'll do a best of Pastor Locke.
Yeah, and it was basically a little campfire where people brought their garbage.
One guy brought a Bible.
Yep. Okay, so
you ready for this?
I bring you.
Did y'all see what happened last night in California? You ought to pay attention. They just passed that silly law. What is it? A2223, whatever it is. I don't care how many. It's 666. What it is? It's of the devil. An abortion mandate. It passed. Now it's got to go through the Senate. But people actually voted for a bill.
The love of Christ and Bang energy drink.
You can kill babies up to 28 days after they are born.
And I went,
yeah, you better.
Did I miss something?
I know. I'm going. I live in California. What?
I mean, we hunt babies. But I mean, they have to be yes. Yeah,
we eat them, but
their blood.
Well, I mean, they're the only ones that are virgins anymore. So I bathe in their blood, of course. Yeah. But
just
it's
arbitrarily,
legal.
Just like, I don't want this one anymore. Just punch it in the head until it's dead. Like,
as far as I'm concerned, that would be a crime because I want that baby.
Okay.
For its blood.
Yeah, you got to bathe in
Say
it.
what?
Oh.
Yeah, it's murder. It's murder if you do
Although
it 28
California
days
babies aren't virgins.
It's true.
But they're letting babies get born, and then parents have almost a month
to test drive them
to make up their mind as to whether they can have their kid killed or not. And everybody's like, "Well, yeah, that's."
Most return policies are 30 days.
Hey, everybody!
I think 28's a little generous.
As a Californian, I feel slandered or libeled as a baby murderer.
Like I said, I feel like 28 days is not very generous. Usually there's a 30-day return period with the receipt.
90 days, same as cash.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Well, credit.
A woman's right. It's a woman's right to murder is what it is.
What about men?
If that doesn't boil your blood and stir you up.
How does that make you feel? It's women. He's saying that's for women. What about men?
It blows my mind that this guy is running around. I mean, hey, what if could I just say all this bat ass crazy stuff?
I think you're allowed to cuss in this segment because
my
hind leg.
I need to down your mic there a little bit.
Yeah.
So for those of our audience that can still hear, no.
You've lost your
You're
mind.
welcome.
You say, well, I'm a Bible believer, but I see both sides. You don't believe no such Bible.
Okay. So apparently we're allowed to murder babies out here. Anybody want to murder some babies?
I did not get the memo, and I feel rather slighted by that. I'd say the mainstream media is not telling me what my rights are.
You should put him in like one of those theoretical like thought experiments where it's like, how many 5-year-olds could you take out before they like overwhelmed you? It would be like, could you take out 100 5-year-olds? That's what he's talking about. How many infants could I take out?
Look at him.
According to him, we're like firing babies
Out of
out of
cans.
catapults into Babylon, man. Come on, dude. I feel slighted as a human that this person occupies the same space and time continuum that I do.
And he's the same sex
And
as
he's
you. At least
preaching-
I
and
can
he's just
distance myself in that
he's
way.
a blight on my gender.
Except that he's hilarious.
He's probably the next person we'll see dressed up in lingerie.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'd like to see some photos from his crack doing
Are we
days.
done with this? He's done with a
No,
lot.
keep going.
Okay.
Keep going with
All
this
right.
guy.
You've never been born again a day in your life. You
Well,
say,
we
"Oh,
gotta
not
get to
judge. I'm reading what the
113 now.
judge said. If you
I
believe that
know.
nonsense, you're a murderer. You are lost.
Then we still gotta read that.
I don't care how ticked off you get. We don't need a bigger crowd on Sunday up in this tent. It's already full. We're looking for seats.
Okay, you can. Oh, look at him dance.
You believe in killing babies anytime. Something's wrong with you.
Dude, something's wrong with you for thinking that we're out here killing babies, man.
I know.
There's something wrong with one of us.
Okay, so it didn't take a deep dive to figure out that this guy is completely full of shit. Okay. So here is what Senate Bill 2223 actually talks about. So this is from PolitiFact. I also have the full bill
It's
text
funny,
here.
this idea that he has that people believe that out here in California, it's okay to commit murder.
I know.
It's literally, I want a class action lawsuit against this guy.
I know. It's slander. And you know what? At least half the people in that audience are eating it up like bacon and
We should
pork
have a,
rinds
we
on
should have a
Sunday.
vote, actually. We should have a vote on that. It'd be interesting to see if we voted on like if killing babies at 28. Just let's throw that out there, right?
Well, you can't vote on something that's already,
What, in 28
violates
days?
human
Is that
rights.
how long the mother in Tennessee has to sober up before she realizes that she has a baby? That must be what it is.
I don't know.
They have to, because, a mother in Tennessee, they probably had the baby and then had to go to rehab.
My guess is that, he traded his wife in for a younger model. So the younger model menstruates, and probably every 28 days, his wife goes fucking insane and tries to kill him. So he thought, well, I guess 28 days is the cycle. So after she gives birth, 28 days later, she's going to go insane like my wife.
Yeah, so it's like basically this law is meant to protect women who, it probably came around, like it's been in the works for a while, but it's like, what about SIDS? What if a baby dies of sudden infant death? Now that doesn't happen very often. There's always
okay,
something that
this
happens,
is
right?
this is what the law says. Okay, this is PolitiFact. No, this California bill wouldn't allow mothers to kill their children after they're born.
You don't say. Pray tell.
The bill is meant to ensure that people are not investigated, prosecuted, or incarcerated for ending a pregnancy, experiencing a pregnancy loss, or for losing a baby after it is born due to a pregnancy-related cause, according to Assembly member Buffy
Pastor
Wicks,
Locke,
the lawmaker who introduced it.
Pastor Locke, God flushes 50% of your babies.
Yeah, well, actually, they call them babies, but in the first trimester,
It's like 50-50.
50% of all
It's called fetal demise, son.
pregnancies end in spontaneous abortion or spontaneous miscarriage because they're genetically flawed, and nature says this isn't compatible
Like
with
this
life.
is not just insane. It's just like a crazy, like, what do you think? We have like 1-800-babyassassins.com out here. Like, is there a business model for that?
Well, I'm sure he's thinking about it, and just wait till next Sunday. He'll be preaching on it.
Yeah.
Okay, women in California. Okay, so this is why the bill was necessary. Women in California have been prosecuted for delivering stillborns after using controlled substances.
Right. Well, okay.
Okay, so a woman takes, I don't know, she takes some heroin before the baby's born. And heroin is a respiratory suppressant. And the baby
Shot in the arm, baby dead.
Well, the baby might not be able to catch a breath
Right.
and may end up dying at birth.
Right. Happens.
So women are not allowed to be prosecuted.
Hang them. Oh.
Hang the baby?
Oh, well, both of them together. Set an example.
So what he's saying is that you can actually murder a live baby at 28 weeks or anytime between birth and 28 weeks. Just bludgeon your baby, assassinate your baby, throw your baby out of a cannon, do whatever you want.
Hey, www.babyassassins.com.
Exactly.
Enter promo code STFU, Pastor Locke.
Hey, Tage, check if the domain is available.
How many 5-year-olds could engineer Tage take out?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Wicks said she amended the language to specify that it would only prevent people from being prosecuted if a post-pregnancy death occurred because of a pregnancy-related cause. So women have in California and much more in other states
have suffered under the same
have been investigated. And in
Yeah.
fact, in some states, I think if you have a miscarriage, you have to report it. You actually have to report it.
They have to get the little.
Yeah, they have to report it to authorities. They have to go to the doctor. The doctor has to confirm that she had a miscarriage, and they have to make sure that it wasn't self-induced.
Right.
That's the spirit of it. Okay.
Yeah. Unless it was caused by a senator. If the pregnancy was caused by a senator.
In which case, you get sent off to a foreign country.
No, then you're in court. Yeah, you're encouraged to flush it.
Yeah. The alarming news
Bidet.
about a new California law came in the form of a headline shared on Facebook, of course.
And that's where all reputable people, like everybody that reports the news like us, we get everything from Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do zero research after the first thing that pops up.
Exactly. Yeah. California introduces new bill that would allow mothers to kill their babies up to 7 days after birth. Wow, 7 days. Okay.
Seems more reasonable.
Well, they're ripping us off even more. Pastor Locke at least gives us 28 days. Read the screenshot headline above, an image of a sleeping newborn swaddled in cozy in a pink and blue knit hat. Well, hey, at least they're
and the hitman sneaks in the room. It's like, shh.
Well, the pink and the blue implies transgender, so that's some subversive shit right there. Democrats are at it again.
Why the silencer? Well, we don't want to wake the baby.
Read the caption that accompanied the March 31st Facebook post. The post was flagged as part of Facebook's effort to combat false news and misinformation on its news feed.
There goes my new business idea, trebuchets. Tiny trebuchets and catapults.
What are trebuchets?
Unwanted pregnancy? One's like a catapult.
Okay.
Better.
Oh,
yeah.
PU nubs.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
yeah.
Here's your mini catapult right here.
Baby size.
Yeah, put your baby in here.
Fire it, Pastor Locke. You want to get into some clarity because we're running up on 15.
While
we still got Florida man.
Right. While the post would be shocking, it is wrong. California lawmakers are not seeking to legalize killing newborns. Okay, so this
Despite what you weirdo pedo states.
Right. This is the gist of what the law does. Under California AB 2223, a mother will be shielded from civil and criminal charges for any actions or omissions related to her pregnancy, the post read. These actions include not only abortion in any stage of pregnancy, but also perinatal death. Perinatal death is defined as the death of a newborn up to 7 days or more.
I wonder what a lot of women who have had babies that have died shortly after birth, I wonder what they think of Pastor Locke's take on their reproductive rights.
As somebody who knows,
I'm going to make a catapult for him.
Yeah, as somebody who's met women who've had stillborns, I would say this re-traumatizes them.
Right. Yeah. You think?
I would say his take re-traumatizes them.
This bastard, it's man, he believes. Look, you got one guy in Louisiana that believes that when the aliens show up,
They're going to be embarrassed, or they're going to
if they showed up, they'd be embarrassed.
They're going to think we're stupid.
You got this guy who has so many followers, it just blows my mind.
Yeah, some of them have to be just thinking he's funny.
It's got to be like us, like we subscribe to and follow, so that we can listen to this. Okay,
so that's the story, but he's crazy and funny. So we have a few things we want to share with you just to
it's already
entertain you. Okay.
Go ahead and finish them off, but it means you've killed them in your heart because of your hatred. Don't double sin on the deal. You know, it's like I've heard people say, well, you know, the Bible says if you look upon a woman to lust after, you committed adultery in your heart already. If you've already done it in your
says a guy who committed adultery and then married a secretary.
Yeah.
Why don't you just do it in your body? You don't want to double sin, nincompoop.
Nincompoop.
You don't want to get double penetrated by demons. He says.
So he says, look, put it away. And all that malice, get it out of your heart. Somebody says, oh my goodness, I'm just under so much spiritual attack. You know why? You've disobeyed these verses. I'm going to talk to you for a minute because I need to say something.
There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
I love deliverance ministry. Did I say I love it? I don't care what.
I already am going to cue up the deliverance song. This is going to be his intro.
Okay.
The critics say, I love it.
Why don't you do it right now?
Let me tell y'all something.
We can end the segment with it.
Some of y'all are addicted to deliverance ministry.
It's going to be a drop.
You better learn to keep your deliverance. Huh? After you've been through deliverance like 2 or 3 times, that's it. Something wrong with somebody that's got to go through deliverance every other day.
Dude, he's been in so much trouble. He is such an irreparable bastard, man. I mean, he's just, in the scheme of things, he's no like Joel Osteen, you know? And yet Joel Osteen is just as loony as this guy, right? And again, Pastor Locke and Spencer Smith, like they've made their entire careers them making fun of other churches and stuff and what other churches are doing. And that, like, he believes in witches and demons.
Or he purports to. I don't know what he actually believes, but
he believes in witches and demons.
He's preaching to people who believe it.
He believes in witches and demons. He burns books.
Yeah.
So it sounds a little Hillary.
Yeah.
Right? He's got a cult following. People that will do whatever he says.
Yeah, that's a little Hitlery.
Little Hillary, you're almost there, man. All you got to do is say the word Jew and say Holocaust, and we're good to go.
And Zig Heil.
That's all you got to do. Look at it right there. He's doing
a
partial Zig Heil. He's halfway up.
Yeah.
Huh? You got to be able to keep the you know
there it is.
Or you don't.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, my goodness, I ain't showing up to do deliverance and everything. Oh my goodness, I'm about to manifest right here on the spot.
I'm about to manifest in my pants. Somebody loves you, man.
He's like Rumpelstiltskin. He's like a demon himself.
Your own deliverance. I don't trust people that have to keep going through deliverance. And I'm going to say something. I know some of you need to get all cleaned up. That's good.
It's funny. He's telling people, it's like, if you keep relapsing and doing bad stuff, then something's wrong with you. It's like, dude, you don't shame people at AA, which is probably...
But something's wrong with you. Well, duh.
How many contracts you be signing that people are spending time at your church?
It's called mental illness. It's called addiction. Hello. We don't shame people.
He's about shimmy.
Dear God in heaven, wait 6 more months before you go through another appointment. If you can't fast and read a Bible and pray and stay holy, I don't want you on the team.
Oh, you did it.
Dude, you're in the South, son. Talk about fasting. Be like day one, man. Half your population would have eaten the other half. Man. They've descended upon the cities from the countryside. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the horror. They all came in like deliverance.
Bobby Joe ate Grammy.
They all came in there like deliverance.
Bobby Joe ate Mimo.
Oh, this is so good. We're going long, but
Because if you need deliverance every other day, I don't need you on the team. I need people that can hold on to holiness. I need people that can hold on to deliverance. I need people that can get right with God and stay right with God. That's what I need.
because that's the only way you can get their money, man.
I know.
Yeah, Betty specializes in saving alcoholics and then collects their dollars.
Betty specializes
good on
in
you,
saving young, pretty alcoholics.
Good on
who-
you, Pastor Locke, man. You're a never-ending joy. And
Yep. Yeah, we got a little more of you here.
we'll go out with this. There.
Okay, we want to go to 121. And then I want to show, okay, there we go. Okay, go back.
Told you, let me handle it.
This causes you to make an idol out of what you think, and the Bible itself can't even move you.
Yep.
So it's true. In
Making
most
a lot of
churches
sense
when they
there,
say,
Pastor.
I shall not be moved, because they tell the truth. Ain't nobody moving their fannies off the seat. They ain't going nowhere.
What is he
It's
talking
my way or the highway. That has destroyed so many churches. Thank God we don't have that atmosphere fostered around here. It's God's way, not your way. And it's not.
Dude, he calls out these other churches for like being wicked. And it's like
He
my
calls
way or
out the Masons. It's like, what the fuck they ever do
it's
to you?
my way or the highway.
Okay,
is
now
the
I
only
want to
way.
show you guys how he exits the stage.
Oh,
And you
yes.
whoa.
Hey, don't touch my stuff.
Okay,
Watch
so
me. Here,
take it
watch
to
me. I got
take
you.
it to almost the end.
Okay. Take it to the max.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, go.
Oh, does
Okay.
he totally exit?
Yeah.
He exits
Yeah, he does
stage.
the dramatic exit.
Oh, this will be
All right, we're going to fill that bus up for sure. All right, so
Okay.
3:30 bus gets here, 4 o'clock it leaves out, and we're going to have a glorious time. If you need to slip out, that's great, but I know some of you will come up here to be on the big screens, but we are going to have a baptismal celebration. I love you guys. We will see you tomorrow, but if not, we'll see you this weekend at 10:30 for the big service, and then, of course, at 6 o'clock in the evening for our mass deliverance. I love you guys. You are dismissed.
So he just- okay, now watch. Watch this.
Yeah. They're like, you're so handsome.
He's like, I'm
Look,
the
check-
king. You're dismissed.
Well, I never get enough of Pastor Locke. Hopefully
Yeah.
you guys didn't get too much.
Yeah, we went a little long, but
I love this guy. It's just, you're dismissed. Hey, everybody. I am the Jay Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker, and we
you're
will.
dismissed.
You're dismissed. We're going to be back, not completely though, because we're going to be right back with some Florida Man.
Yeah, you guys love it. And we love it.
We love it. It's the best part of the day.
All right. I'm the Jay Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker, and
this
this
is Pastor Locke.
is Pastor Locke. And
Nothing.
thank you, Pastor Locke,
Just
for
making
everything.
a day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Madison. I'm gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do like a wrap up at the end of the show. with
Yeah.
all of our things.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
Is nothing yet live.